Welcome back to Nomad Life Success Podcast. If you're tired of dreaming about freedom while stuck in the same routine, or you've tried the nomad thing and hit visa walls, tax headaches, or income that won't stretch, you're exactly where I was a few years ago. Every week, we cut through the hype and get straight to what works. Real strategies, visa-friendly countries, high-demand remote skills, and income blueprints that let ordinary people build extraordinary freedom. So settle in, grab whatever fuels you today, and let's keep building yours, one smart, doable step at a time. Quick hook. Imagine paying twice as much for an apartment just to be alone, then failing visa paperwork because your bank deposits look chaotic and you have no study invoices. I saw that play out in Medellin. A friend paid premium for a one-bedroom, got lonely, and when immigration asked for 3 months of consistent income proof, she came up short. What if instead you lived in a small hub that split rent, produced regular invoices from workshops or co-working day passes, and sent steady referral clients? Today we map how to design that exact microhub.
Here's the promise and what you'll walk away with. A clear why for microhubs, a practical design plus legal checklist you can use in Colombia, Mexico, the Philippines, or Portugal, and an ops playbook to bring paying clients through the door. Plus a one-page checklist, 3 contract clauses you can copy, and a 90-day pilot plan. Say hello, Mateo and Sophia. Can you introduce yourselves briefly? Hi everyone, I'm Mateo. I run a 6-room microhub in Medellin that started as a test of 3 months and is now year-round. We focus on remote designers and content creators and run weekly workshops that bring in short-stay paying clients. I'm Sophia. I launched a pilot in Lisbon that later added a pop-up in Playa del Carmen. My background is operations. I help hubs set pricing, local vendor partnerships, and the invoicing cadence that immigration likes to see.
All right, Section 1. Why microhubs work. Lyra, you want to start us off on the high-level benefits?
Absolutely. 3 core benefits: cost arbitrage, client funnels, and visa documentation. Cost arbitrage is obvious. Shared rent, utilities, fast internet bulk rates. Client funnels are where hubs shine. A weekend workshop, a paid mentorship, or company offsite brings revenue and testimonials. Visa documentation is underrated. Regular invoices, membership fees, and documented events create consistent income evidence for visa or residency applications. Examples: Mateo, Medellin is cheap for housing, but expensive for high-quality co-working. A hub bridges that gap. Sophia, Portugal loves documented freelance income when applying for non-lucrative or D7-style residency paths.
In Medellin, we charge a base membership for long-term residents, nightly rates for short stays, and sell day pass co-working tickets. That mix let us show steady monthly revenue, even with tourist influxes, which helped some residents when renewing visas.
In Mexico and the Philippines, we used workshop series tied to local small businesses, design sprints for cafes, or photography nights that produced invoices from partnerships. Immigration officials like to see repeatable income patterns, not one-off cash payments. Contracts with local partners add credibility.
Section 2. Design plus legal and finance checklist. This is the heavy lift, but most practical part. Start with housing mix. A few private rooms, some bunks or studio spaces, and clear workspace capacity. Sophia, walk us through pricing models and the intake flow you use.
Keep pricing simple. Monthly membership, discounted, nightly rate, higher, and add-ons, dedicated desk, printing, events. Intake is an application form, a short interview, and a membership agreement that states member status and permitted activities. That agreement is your first legal boundary. It clarifies that members are tenants or guests, not employees, and lists permitted remote business activities. Always include a clause about personal conduct and dispute resolution. A quick invoicing cadence tip: issue at least 1 formal invoice per resident per month for membership or services. If you run workshops, issue separate invoices to attendees or partner businesses. Use a bookkeeping system that timestamps payments. Visa officers like regularity. 3 months of identical-looking invoices is much easier to verify than an irregular scatter of cash receipts. 2 legal flags we hit early. First, don't advertise as a hotel if you can avoid it. That pulls hospitality regulations. Second, check local permitted activity lists. Portugal and Mexico have clear lines around temporary lodging versus commercial hospitality. When in doubt, a short consult with a local lawyer saved us from reclassification nightmares.
3 templated contract items, spoken plainly so listeners can copy the idea. 1. Membership agreement, specifying member status and permitted activities. 2. Invoicing schedule clause that defines monthly payment and what it covers. 3. Partnership agreement template for events that specifies services provided, payment, and deliverables. Those 3 items create a trail of documentation that's useful for both guests and visa applications.
Add insurance and bookkeeping. Get basic property and liability insurance, and use a simple cloud accounting tool. Tag invoices with resident IDs and export monthly income statements for your hub. In Portugal, we found that a clear profit and loss for the hub, plus resident invoices, worked well for residency interviews.
Section 3. Operations that attract clients and build community. Mateo, what programming hooks worked for you?
Skill swaps and micro workshops. Once a week, someone teaches a hands-on session, 2 hours for a fee. These sessions become lead magnets. Attendees become short-stay clients or refer remote teams who want a private offsite. We also partnered with a local cafe to provide catering and co-marketed events. Small partnerships like that both reduce ops burden and widen your pipeline.
Don't underestimate testimonials. Ask every short-stay guest for a quick testimonial and permission to invoice their company if they were on a client project. For marketing channels, start with niche Telegram or Facebook groups and run targeted workshops on Meetup or Eventbrite. Organic referrals from residents are gold. Create a simple referral credit to incentivize them.
Also, measure everything. Track occupancy by room type, revenue per available bed, and conversion from event attendee to paying resident. If the math doesn't work at month 2, adjust pricing before it becomes a habit.
Quick, rapid-fire anecdotes and troubleshooting for common listener scenarios. Mateo, someone with a weak passport asking how they can still use a hub for visa evidence. What's a simple move?
Start with documented services and recurring payments. Even a $50 a month membership paid by card creates a trail. Add 1 paid workshop per month with invoices. Over 3 months, you build repeatable revenue that looks verifiable. A mistake we made early: sloppy agreements. One dispute escalated because we hadn't documented refund rules. Simple onboarding with clear rules and a 1-page welcome packet prevents most conflicts.
If you want the checklist, it covers minimum rooms, workspace ratio, pricing examples, nightly versus monthly, a sample invoice cadence, and the 3 contract clauses. Use it to run a pilot that doesn't break the bank.
CTA time. Listeners, your next move is simple. Visit nomadlifesuccess.com right now to grab the free location-independent 6-figure income ebook and download the microhub checklist. If you're ready to go deeper, the deluxe membership has 255 plus courses and blueprints that will help you scale the hub correctly.
And if you want quick templates, the site includes the 3 contract clause templates and a sample invoice layout that worked for our hubs in Mexico and Portugal. Start small, document everything, and be ready to iterate. A tiny, well-run hub gives you community, lowers costs, and builds the consistent income streams that immigration officers actually understand.
That's it for this episode of Nomad Life Success Podcast. Here's the truth I've learned the hard way. Freedom isn't about the perfect passport or the viral destination. It's about the income and skills that let you stay wherever you land. If any part of today resonated, whether it's visa options, cost of living hacks, remote freelancing moves, or just the reminder that you're not alone in this, thank you for spending this time with me. Your next move is simple. Go to nomadlifesuccess.com right now. Grab the free location-independent 6-figure income ebook. It's the exact framework I wish I had starting out. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start scaling, the deluxe membership is waiting with 255 plus courses, blueprints, and resources that turn dreams into monthly deposits. Subscribe so you never miss the next step. Drop a quick review if this helped, and I'll talk to you very soon. Keep going. Your version of freedom is closer than it feels.
Your freedom is closer than it feels. Let's keep building it.